Hello everyone, welcome to this session. My name is Omajit Goswami, and in this video we are discussing a question from compound interest. It's a good one, a standard question of compound interest. Let's read the question. It says the difference between the simple interest and compound interest on a certain sum at 20% per annum compounded annually for 3 years is 512. Find the sum. This is a standard question type, not a very difficult one. Let's try to understand. We don't have many things given in this question. We just have the rate percent given as 20%. We have the time given to us as 3 years, and that's it. Now, to find out the sum, we will have to assume the sum to be a variable or a number. Now, instead of using a variable, I would like to assume a number because that makes my calculations easy. Okay. Now, please understand the assumption also for the summation should be done in a little intelligent way. If I look at the rate that is 20%, the fractional equivalent of that is 5, 1 upon 5. Now, a rate is levied on the principal. Okay. So, it is always a good idea to take the principal a multiple of 5. That much is very much easily understandable. But if I have taught you anything in my classes, I have given you an idea that the compound interest basically behaves like a geometric progressive series. So instead of just taking the number as a flat multiple of 5, it is going to be a good idea if I take the multiple of, rather the principal, a exponent of 5. So let us assume, let the sum be some power of 5. Now, since 3 years are into consideration, I will take the sum to be 5 cube, which is 125. Now, 125 is a fairly small number. We can work with it also very easily. Now, to calculate the difference of the compound interest and the simple interest, we just need to make a simple, small enough table to understand this thing. So, let's make a table. So this is for the first year, this is for the second year, and this is for the third year. And we have the simple interest and the compound interest. Okay. Tell me quickly what is going to be 20% of 125. 10% is 12.5, 20% is going to be 25 itself, right? 25, 25, and 25. The first year, compound interest is also 25. But the second year, the compound interest is going to be 25 plus 20% of 25. So that is 25 plus 5. That gives me nothing but a 30. Now, in the third year, I will get a compound interest that is 25, but I will also get a interest on these 2 years, right? So that is going to be a plus 5 and a plus 6. Okay, 20% of 25 is 5, and 20% of 30 is 6. So that basically makes it 36. Now you just need to add all these numbers. So this is 75. This column, SI column is 75. And this is how much? This is 91. Right. Let me check once. This is 11, 6, 8, 1, 9. Correct. Now what is the difference in this scale? 90 minus 75 is 90 minus 70 is 20, 20, 15 and 1, 16. Okay. So this difference is coming out as 16. However, in the question, we are told that this is equivalent to rupees 512. Now let's see if 512 can be eliminated, let's say cut by 16. So indeed 16 into 32 is 512. That means that the sum that I have assumed is going to be nothing but 125 into 32, because that is the this thing. Let's do this 125. So this is 4,000 rupees as the sum, and that is my answer. Right. It was a little, I mean, calculation at the end of it, but then compound interest question generally have a little bit of calculation. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.